Hello, beautiful soul. If this episode found you tonight, pause for a moment. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Sometimes the messages we need most appear quietly, through a feeling, through a moment, through something that simply catches our attention at the right time. And if you felt drawn to listen to this, trust that it may not be random. My name is Cecilia Rae. I'm a psychic, intuitive, and spiritual healer. My work is inspired by ancestral wisdom and shamanic healing traditions that help people reconnect with their intuition and inner guidance. For many years, I have guided people through moments of change, emotional awakenings, and spiritual transitions. And there are certain moments in the sky that often mirror what is happening inside us. One of those moments is a blood moon eclipse. And on March 3rd, we experienced a powerful one. A blood moon happens during a total lunar eclipse when the Earth moves between the sun and the moon. The moon appears red, copper, almost glowing in the night sky. Astronomically, it is a beautiful and rare event, but energetically, many people feel something deeper during this time. Emotions rise, truth becomes clearer, and things we have been avoiding suddenly become impossible to ignore. That is why blood moon energy can feel intense. It shines a light on what has been hidden. And when something hidden becomes visible, we are invited to make a choice. Will we continue the same patterns? Or will we finally become honest with ourselves? This eclipse is not here to create chaos in your life. It is here to reveal truth. And truth, when we allow ourselves to see it, can become the beginning of healing. So tonight, I want to guide you through something important, what we should do during blood moon energy, and how to work with this moment instead of resisting it. The first thing we must do during an eclipse like this is become honest about what is ending. Ask yourself quietly, what in my life no longer feels aligned? What situation have I emotionally outgrown? What habit, belief, or relationship dynamic has already completed its purpose? Sometimes we continue holding on to things long after our soul has moved forward. Blood moon energy gently asks us to notice this, not with judgment, but with clarity. The second thing to do during this eclipse is to listen to your emotions instead of silencing them. During eclipse periods, emotions often become louder, but louder does not mean irrational. Sometimes the emotion you keep trying to suppress is actually the message. Instead of asking, why am I feeling this way? Try asking, what is this emotion trying to show me? Your sadness might be asking for compassion. Your anger might be showing you where your boundaries were crossed. Your exhaustion might be telling you where you have abandoned your own needs. Emotions are not enemies, they are messengers. The third thing we should do during this eclipse is speak more truthfully. Eclipse energy often activates the energy of expression, and many people suddenly feel the need to say things they have been holding back. But speaking truth does not mean creating conflict. It means expressing yourself from alignment instead of performance. It means saying things like, this is how I feel. This is what I need. This is what I can no longer carry. And this is what I am ready for. When truth is spoken with calm honesty, it becomes healing. The fourth thing to remember during a blood moon eclipse is this: do not rush into dramatic action. Eclipse energy can make everything feel urgent. But transformation rarely requires chaos. You do not need to destroy your entire life overnight. You do not need to make decisions in emotional storms. Instead, observe, reflect, write. Listen to what is becoming clear. Let the truth settle before you act. And now I want to share a simple ritual you can do during blood moon energy. Something gentle, grounding, and powerful. You will need only a few things: a candle, a glass of water, and a piece of paper or a journal. Find a quiet space where you will not be interrupted. Dim the lights, sit comfortably, and light the candle slowly. As you light it, say softly, "I welcome clarity, I welcome truth, I welcome release." Place the glass of water beside you. Water represents emotional energy. It helps symbolically hold and soften what we are processing. Now take your paper, write these 3 questions. What is ending in me? What truth am I finally ready to admit? What am I ready to welcome into my life? Take your time, write honestly. This is not something anyone else needs to see. This moment belongs only to you. After writing, read your answers quietly out loud. Your own voice has power. Hearing your truth spoken creates emotional alignment. Now place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale slowly. Repeat this 3 times. Then say these words: I release what has completed its purpose. I honor the lessons it gave me, and I open myself to a new chapter. If there is something specific you are ready to release, write it on a separate piece of paper. A fear, an attachment, an old story about who you believed you had to be. Fold the paper, hold it gently in your hands, and say, I no longer need to carry this version of myself. You may tear the paper slowly or safely burn it if that feels right for you, but the action is less important than the intention. After this, sit quietly for a moment. Look at the candle flame and ask yourself one final question. What is trying to emerge in my life now? Do not force an answer. Allow it to arrive naturally. Maybe it will come as a word, a feeling, an idea, a quiet sense of direction. Trust the first gentle insight. Before finishing the ritual, take a sip of the water. This symbolizes receiving the clarity you have invited. Then slowly extinguish the candle and say softly, I trust the unfolding. I trust my intuition. I trust what is leaving and what is arriving. Beautiful soul, this blood moon eclipse was not only about endings, it was about revelation, about seeing clearly, about recognizing the truth your spirit can no longer ignore. So be gentle with yourself during this time. Honor what is surfacing. Release what has completed its purpose. And trust that space is being created for something more aligned. Take one last breath with me. Inhale slowly. And exhale completely. And repeat quietly, I allow truth to guide me. I allow release to free me. And I welcome the next chapter of my life. And if you ever feel called to go deeper with your spiritual journey, tarot guidance, or intuitive healing messages, you can always find more insights and personal readings waiting for you at tarotalive.com. Until next time, protect your energy, trust your intuition, and listen closely to the quiet wisdom within you.